Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Reggaeton star Taiger is clinging to life in a Miami hospital after being shot in the head and placed in the back of a Mercedes-Benz. There's not a lot of context here, fam, because the police will not release anything. They said they don't want to jeopardize the case. They don't want to jeopardize it in case there is foul play, which they suspect it to be. They also don't want to spook the people who might be responsible. So they're holding the information tight as of now. All that is known, or all that they would share, is the vehicle that he was found in was rented. There was reports that he was found actually in the trunk of the vehicle. His family and friends have set up shop outside of Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami. Obviously, they are hoping for him to recover. But they said it don't look good, fam. They said that actually the police chief was quoted as saying he's in very critical condition. I don't think I've ever heard that expression before, very critical condition. They usually just say critical condition, but he's in very critical condition. And one source flat out said he's not going to make it. I'm not just accepting that, because I do believe as long as you're breathing, you got action. And, you know, the final word don't come until the final word comes. So we gonna hold out hope that the brother be all right. Cold Game fam, if I would have known that the music industry would turn out like this, I'm not so sure I would have wanted to be in it. It's just so much going on, fam. There's so little regard for life. You know, it used to be like, okay, I'm in the streets. I'm struggling. I'm in the hood. I'm in the gutter. I'm in the mud. You know, people get killed out there. You know, people act like savages in the streets, right? I'm in the streets. You know, I'm mixing it up, you know. This what comes with it, right? People act like savages in the streets. But once you make it, you know, like once you become something, you make something of yourself, you know, you got your name in the lights, you know, you're standing on stage, getting to the paper, getting easy money, stand up on stage making 20, 50, 100, $500,000 for an hour's worth of work. You're making more money in one night than many people make in 1 year. And you still get gunned down? What does that tell the youngsters? Like, there ain't no boundaries. There really isn't a line. And if it is, it's very blurred. You know, when Pac and Big got hit, that was an eye-opener. Because usually, you know, once you get on that type of level, you know, there's a buffer between you and the streets and all of that violence that occurs. Typically, if you can get there, you'll be all right. But it ain't like that today, fam. I mean, anything goes. And another big part of it is a lot of the people that are in the game, they still want to play the game. And some of them who ain't never even played the game, they straight up squares. They want to be gangster. They're flashing guns, all on the podcast, talking slick, talking about they smoking on this, smoking on that. Scared to death. Can't leave home without it. So the moment somebody check them, you know, or enough people tell them they ain't gonna do nothing, they do something to prove a point. Best thing we can do, fam, is stay out of the way of people who are tired of living. This situation that Taiger has found himself in don't really have a lot of answers, so we really don't know what happened. We do know somebody shot him and drove him 4 blocks away from the hospital, almost as if they were trying to get him to the hospital, but they changed their mind, or their plan was to get him close enough to the hospital where somebody would find him and they not be implicated. Here's the deal. Who's ever responsible will be caught. Around those hospitals, and really damn near everywhere, cameras, you can't avoid them. When it comes to certain crimes, certain brazen acts of violence, the police are motivated to solve the crime. There's a whole lot of crimes they don't be like, whatever, another rob, another murder. But certain particular cases, particular crimes, particular brazen acts of violence, they're motivated to solve because they gotta at least make us think that we're safe. No more talk.